The ears
No,
is
wait, no, just save it. Just are we recording? Let's just
Certified squad, we living large in the city blocks. Hustle hard, we keep it real, avoid the fake talks. From the boombox to the podcast waves, we reign. Engraved in the culture, can't stick this ball and chain. It's a vibe that need your soul, make your spirit grow. Rhythm, flow, melodies that make your heart glow. Shout out to Shamar in the intro, you know what I mean?
Shamar, superstar Shamar.
What's it going on, friends?
Now tell us about these ears. What are these ears doing?
I'm excited for the Certified Squad show.
Yeah.
Me, Senior Najaha, with my Mickey ears.
Mickey ears. What are we doing this week?
And then to my left, we got
Head Crack. I forgot the screen was inverted. It's like I'm not on your left, but I guess technically I am. Yeah, Head Crack, man, and I love the festive energy. You know what I mean? Like there's it's the energy of the people who show up to like the Ninja Turtle movie screening dressed as their favorite turtle. You know what I mean? Because D23 was this weekend and it impacted everybody different. And holding it down, wearing a crown, is our good guy, Chuck. Creek Mer, what up, bro?
Jigsaw, aka Cranky Creekmer today. That's who I am.
Why are you cranky?
I don't want to be here, but I'm here.
You thugged it out, man. You were me yesterday. And it wasn't that I didn't want to be there. It was like, man, I just got mugged by the Sandman. It was rough.
Yeah, man. Yanaza tried to call me old man, but guess what? Old man Logan took all the shame out of being old now. So I'm cool with being old.
He brought it back. And speaking of old man Logan, him and his buddy Ryan, I was about to call him Ryan Gosling, Ryan Reynolds, $1 billion in the box office.
Yeah, we bet.
People are gonna get mad, but he's doing Captain Marvel numbers.
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
because people like to hate Captain Marvel, but she did.
And with numbers like that, I think they're going to bring him in for the Avengers. I think they're going to bring Deadpool. I think he's going to finally be an Avenger. Because
they have
Disney
no
is
choice.
all about Disney Marvel.
I wanted to be an Avenger, so maybe they will.
Yeah.
Because as a person with deep knowledge like yourself on a comic book game, because they were like also the West Coast Avengers as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who was a part of that lineup?
Man, that's a great question. I was just about to Google it because it's been so long. I can't remember. But let me look it up.
West Coast nerds get mad. What kind of squad are y'all? Y'all supposed to just know stuff. A lot of things are Googleable, and we're Googling it.
Yeah, we're not gonna sit around and act like we know everything because I know somebody who does a show like this. Hawkeye, Wonder Man,
Vision,
Iron Man.
Ooh.
Who's that? Cheetah. Who is that woman? I forgot her name. I know
Scarlet Witch.
Yeah. Oh. I used to like Wonder Man. He had cool sunglasses.
Moon Knight. Firebird. America Chavez. Captain America. Quicksilver.
Wasp.
Spider-Woman. It's like,
It's like a changing squad, whatever.
Kind of like the regular Avengers.
Yeah, they can't have all new people. Some got to be old.
And speaking of Scarlet Witch, you got Agatha, the new series that was launched for D23. I'm so excited because I'm a huge Scarlet Witch fan. I love Agatha, like how Agatha came in on the series on Disney, which was y'all have to bear with me with all
WandaVision.
WandaVision, man,
it was Agatha all along.
So now she's getting her own series and her own backstory, which is really good because we need some great woman empowerment on in the Marvel universe, and I think that people need to know Agatha's backstory. And I love the previews on it; it was amazing.
How long did it take y'all to figure out what was going on in WandaVision?
Like the fourth episode.
But as the curtain started opening up and revealing itself, it was like, oh snap! Like I'm a man in that meme from The Wire. Like,
wait, did you watch WandaVision, Chuck?
I did. I definitely watched it. It was cool. It was good. It was a curveball in the universe. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Especially when you had White Vision, come through out of nowhere.
Right. That was good.
I didn't know if that was a metaphor for something else. You know
What?
what I'm
What?
saying? Like
And
White
not enough
Vision.
black people?
Well, not when we had Monica Rambeau's daughter, who became Photon in there.
Yes. Yeah.
There was a decent amount of representation, in that particular show, and a great storyline. So I'm not mad at it. And they
Yeah.
even brought back the OG Quicksilver because I didn't
Yeah.
like the Marvel version of Quicksilver. He was whack.
Yeah. He was.
He was like
Ooh.
when your parents get a new like spouse, they be like, yo, you ain't my dad. Like,
Uh, yeah, I loved her in Doctor Strange though.
Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah. I
Oh,
always want to call it Mouth of Madness, but that's another movie.
yeah.
Yeah, I love. A lot of people didn't like that movie. I loved it.
I loved it too. I think Doctor Strange is one of my favorite characters, like one of my favorite superheroes out of all of the Marvel. Doctor Strange, I just love how I don't know, it's just something about him. He has like the cockiness, the intelligence of like Iron Man, but he is just like so magical, like Scarlet Witch or Wanda. And I mean, I really like Doctor Strange.
Now,
And
I
I
used to tell people all the time that, like, out of all of the Marvel movies that were Avengers adjacent, like, Doctor Strange was, like, probably the closest one to reality.
Yeah,
As
and I
bizarre as that is. Oh,
it
that's
is.
dope. You got there's not the Tesseract cube, but it's a,
It's a what is it? Just a spell?
Yeah.
that
Okay.
was him and Peter Parker were fighting over that.
Yep. It
Yeah.
was this.
And it ended up at Queen's house.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm in another multiverse, which is why, to answer your question, Chuck, why I have the ears. I didn't go to D23, but I watched all weekend long, like
Uh-huh.
as if I was there. And then for those that don't know, D23 is a big fan convention that Disney, and you have to be invited by Disney to go, but it's a huge fan event. It's basically like the Comic Con for Disney. And this is when they reveal like new parks, new movies. They give people like one of like first time ever the new trailers from some of the movies, the parks, like what they're going to be doing to all the parks and everything. I have about 25 of these ears. I am a huge Disney fanatic. And I think it's because of the fact that since I was 10 years old, and I went to Disney World, it just changed my entire life. And so my happy place is Disney. I always talk about this. Anytime I'm like feeling down, you'll see me going to Orlando. And luckily, I have family that works for Disney. So I go to Disney on a very, very great hookup. That,
Okay.
and then
Yeah. That includes Friends.
yes, friends too. I keep telling you, you and the family, all of you
Okay.
all, you
Okay.
too, Chuck. Let me know. We'll all head to Disney, and then I have friends that work for Disney in LA, and I go to Disneyland and California Adventure. I'm just right there at the new. I haven't been to Princess Tiana yet, but I'm excited about what D23 just launched and a lot of new things that just came out.
Yo,
Now,
like,
let me
go
ask
ahead,
you.
Chuck.
You said it streamed. It streamed live. I didn't. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but it seemed like the way it was streamed live was mostly by people bootlegging it on camera.
Yeah,
Because I know like mad
absolutely.
people were getting strikes, and Queen came through with a really dope loophole for us to kind of like be able to talk about it. So
Okay.
is that a teaser for Avatar 3?
Yes. So it's the next Avatar that they are talking about. You know, Avatar is the last Avatar for me, being like especially being Native American and black. I really feel
Mhm,
that the director, he really took a lot, and he said it. He said he took from Native Americans,
mhm.
especially my tribe, the Oglala Lakota tribe, in regards to like the storyline of Avatar.
Mm-hmm.
Um I think that with this one, it was a couple assimilation. Hopefully, for Avatar 3, they are able to hire some indigenous characters like to be these characters. I really think that when you're talking about certain indigenous stories, especially if you publicly said I took this from the Native Americans,
Yeah.
having some indigenous characters in it. So yes, the Avatar that'll be coming out, and then there's some other ones. We got Descendants that's already out with our girl Brandy and China McClain. That's
Okay.
out
Yeah,
now.
that kind of got a rocking soundtrack.
Yeah, it does.
More so than you. Wait, actually, you know what? I take that back. I thought there was a dope song on it. You know how like, sometimes like your car will show you a song that's playing, but it showed the picture for Descendants, but it was legit playing something else. Never
Yeah.
mind. I strike that from the record. But
It, it was dope. It has what's her name on there? What's that girl's name that's married to the guy that directed um Thor?
Taika Waititi, that Rita
yeah,
Ora.
Rita Ora. Good.
Rita Ora.
She's
Yeah.
in Descendants.
What? Oh Lord, how
And
did she
she's
parlay that?
Oh, it's dope.
You
You gotta
know,
watch it.
you know how, Chuck.
Yeah.
yeah. How'd she parlay that?
My husband is the guy that directed for Thor. This is
Right.
all Disney family. Oh, and speaking of like these other ones, is the Lion King, the new Lion King with Blue Ivy, Beyonce's
All right.
Beyonce's daughter.
Yeah, we're going down a dangerous path this episode.
Yeah, because
starting off with Disney and bunny ears. I don't know, but I'm
I
calling
wanted
it
to
bunny,
snipe it.
bunny ears.
Look what I have on. No, but look.
I'm drawing. By the way, I'm drawing over here. If you see me looking
Oh,
down,
snap.
I'm drawing
Oh, wow.
Chuckarine.
That is so dope.
Chuckarine, if you can see that.
You've been drawing that the whole time we was talking?
Yeah.
You should go in Pictionary.
Going what?
You should go on Pictionary, bro, for real. Like we have like a week and a half left of filming. You should actually like apply.
Oh wow.
He's
Okay.
really
All right.
good. He's
Yeah,
really
like that
good.
was a dope sketch.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get awake here.
Fair enough. Well, if this conversation's not holding your attention, what if I showed you the Snow White trailer that they also debuted during D23? We took the audio off because we want to keep our video up. But I remember that scene from the animated one.
Yep.
Was that dear Bambi?
Yeah. No, Bambi. This thumper.
Jesus Lord. What in the world? This
Bambi.
looks like AI. Did they start off with the AI already?
You know what, Chuck? I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. Like the dwarves. Can we call them that?
Yeah, you can call them dwarves.
Okay.
I thought they were little. Oh, okay.
They're dwarfs.
The dwarfs are definitely AI or like CGI.
Yeah.
Is that a Gal Gadot?
Oh, that is her. That's Wonder Woman.
Yep, that's Wonder Woman.
Oh shoot.
Gal Gadot.
And then this is Snow White, and she's getting a lot of scrutiny.
Because she's Latina, right?
Yeah, she's Latina. She was Maria on West Side Story.
Snow Blanca.
Her name is Rachel Zegler.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Yep. So she's getting a lot of hate, but she's getting a lot of hate, like how our girl Hallie.
Oh, for being a Little Mermaid?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, yes. But see, my thing is, I'm not with those people, obviously, but at the same time, I feel like we need to create new people with new legacies, not necessarily in the name of defacing old ones, but it just seems like there's a lack of originality and new ideas, and conceptually, like, why can't we just create something new that does justice to a new character with, authentic roots, and create that instead of peeing on somebody's old vision and version of Snow White. It is Snow White after all.
Yeah, I think we knee-jerk reaction listen to a lot of people. Like, yeah, you definitely want inclusion in a lot of these things. And I think Peter Dinklage was very vocal about the dwarfs, or the portrayal of the dwarfs in Snow White.
He was.
And look what you did, bro. You cost your little homie some work. Because now we got the Dream AI version of the dwarfs. That could have been you. That could have been that could have been Moses, not Moses Gunn, but what's the little dude from Friday? That could have been the black dude from Friday.
Yeah.
That could have been mad work. That 7 jobs you just cost people, Peter.
Right.
Yeah. Man. He opened his mouth up. He effed around and found out.
Yeah, he did.
That was almost like what we was
1937. So things have changed. And I think it's time for people to change with the times with Disney, especially when we're looking at different ethnicities behind these characters.
No, I definitely agree about, if you're qualified to do the part, and I think, I forgot the lady's name already from West Side Story.
Rachel.
I've seen her host SNL. She's great.
Yeah, she is.
However, those dwarfs needed work. And Peter remember when everybody was mad at Aunt Jemima and Uncle Ben for being on the box?
Yeah.
We boycotted them to the point where they're not on the box anymore. Like we don't have the Uncle Ben lost his job. They could have thrown a suit on him, give him a little top hat, modernized him. He's the supervisor now over the rice factory. But no, now it's like Ben's original, and you don't even see his face no more.
The whole family suffering over in Aunt Jemima's house.
Oh, I
they
know.
Ain't getting no residuals, no royalty checks. Gone.
Nan one.
Nan one.
It is odd how Miss Butterworth has the ass that people thought Judge Judy had at the end of Atlanta, though. No one's talking about that.
Yo,
Miss Butterworth is like, yo, man, turn the bottle around, man. Like, yo, red beans and rice didn't miss her.
So I know we got Chuck, who's a huge Hulk fan, Hulk fan. Chuck, how do you feel about Harrison Ford being Red Hulk?
I'm here for it, man. I was talking to Pete Rock. Pete Rock was mad. Pete Rock be mad about everything. Pete Rock was like, man, Harrison Ford ain't even gonna be Red Hulk. And I was like, I don't know, Pete. I think he's gonna be Red Hulk, man. I don't think you can avoid this. How does this not work out? And lo and behold, Harrison Ford is Red Hulk. I think it's great. I think it's a way of bringing back the Hulk the way we want to see him. Us purists, and Pete and I are purists.
Okay.
And I think it brings a level of excitement to the universe, and there's no question whether or not we'll see the green Incredible Hulk come through. So I'm praying on it, man. It's like an old Eagles fan before the Super Bowl. You're just like, let me just live to see this again.
Right. As an ill metaphor.
Yeah,
man, because the second teaser trailer that's leaked out, because of people with the phones at D23, you get a really good look at Red Hulk coming from behind that presidential podium. And oh man, it looks beyond interesting.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised that Harrison Ford even did it, because it seems like he hates everything.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because even
Indiana Jones.
Yeah, and I feel like they be having to nudge him to do that. You know what I mean? Yeah. And the last one was actually pretty good. It made no money though. But
I liked it. It was good.
It was good? Okay. I gotta look at I never watched.
Oh, it was good. I liked it.
Really?
Yeah, okay. I liked it. I was surprised of how well he did it. Especially in his age, which is kind of surprising. Now that I think about it, I think he's going to be a really good Red Hulk. Now, for someone that don't know about the history of Red Hulk, like myself, what is the history of Red Hulk? Why is he red? What happened to the green? Is this another planet or multiverse? Help me understand for people that are just, I don't want to say.
You asking me?
Me? I want to know.
I know about the Incredible Green Hulk.
Okay.
I don't. All I know is who's the Red Hulk? The Colonel. Thunderbolt. What's his name?
Thunderbolt Ross.
Yeah, Thunderbolt Ross. That's Hulk's girlfriend's dad, right? Not Betsy Ross. Listen, y'all.
Who made the flag?
I'm tired.
I understand.
I'm very tired. So tired. I'm working on my Trump impersonation, by the way.
So tired. So tired.
I'm so tired. The best tired in the world. Yeah, Thunderbolt Ross. So yeah, he's someone who does not like the Hulk, is from what I understand. Once again, it's been a very long time since I've read the books, and this is not a stretch. This is common knowledge, by the way. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
Okay.
But so it's a throwback. By the way, I have when I ran my marathon 8 years ago, I ran I'll send you a picture of it, which is probably too late now, but I can pull it up before we get off this call. It's a shirt. It's a split shirt. Red Hulk, Green Hulk, and Black Hulk. Red, black, and green Hulk.
Okay. Was it like a Juneteenth race or
RBG Hulk?
You know what I'm saying? revolutionary but gangster Hulk. You know what I'm saying? Who knew Dead Prez was down with the gamma rays?
Yeah, man. No, it wasn't a Juneteenth run, but my brother and my cousin and we all ran as Marvel characters. So
That
I
is
was I was the Hulk. My cousin was Iron Man, and my brother was Spider-Man. My brother was Spider-Man. Yeah.
that's
Who
dope.
won the race?
Oh, they ran. They ran. They ran. They won and run. I was dead last, as a slow Hulk would run. So yeah, Hulk's actually fast. I'm not.
Because he got that leap. The crazy thing, I've never seen the Ang Lee Hulk movie. And I was
Oh,
watching a thing about it this
Wow.
weekend,
Uh-huh.
and it was showing stills from it. Because you know how when people could like spoil things for you before you get a chance to see it? And somebody
Yeah.
said early in the game, like, Hulk only in it for 15 minutes. And I was like, oh, I don't need to watch this. So I didn't.
Yeah.
But now I'm intrigued. And I'm surprised that even with this whole Daredevil tying up to all the universes things, that they didn't figure out a way to work that into the mix. Because I've been watching things also about things that were cut from the movie that was supposed to be in there. Like there was supposed to be a She-Hulk thing in there that somehow didn't make the cut. And they even had a Robert Downey Jr. play that they was going to try to do in that scene with Happy Hogan. But it was going to be a bonus scene at the end. But however, they didn't want it to take the wind out of the sails over the fact that he was about to be Dr. Doom. So they didn't go that route. But it was, man, there was so many potential things that could have been.
Yeah, the Hulk is such an interesting thing in Marvel because there are so many loose ends and unresolved plots and things. You know, the way they did Deadpool was kind of cool because if they wanted to, they could bring different versions of the Hulk in that same fashion.
Yeah.
You know, I always think Edward Norton was the best David Banner, or Bruce Banner, I should say. He was the best one to me. He encapsulated the frail version of, you know, Bruce Banner and how he has to really struggle to maintain being the Hulk. Whereas when my boy, who's cool too, what's his name? Russ
Oh God. Hold
the
on.
new Hulk.
I see
New
his
Hulk.
face. I see his face. It
Yeah.
escapes my name.
I don't even know his name. No, but he's a cool brother. But when he said that's the secret, I'm
Mark
always Mark Ruffalo, yeah.
There we go.
When he said, I was so mad at them when he said, I'm always angry. Well, then you just destroy the whole premise, you know, of the Hulk, where he's fighting the demon or whatever inside of him, and he can now control it. And that's when everything started going downhill from there. So,
How do you think?
by the way,
okay.
oh yeah. By the way, I bought this little guy in.
Oh.
Is that one of those ones you pull his arms and he stretches?
Yeah.
Can you open it? Are you gonna open it or no?
I don't think so.
Oh, I love those when you stretch it arms and oh man, I used to love playing with those.
A little stretch Armstrong. How do you think like a loose Lou Ferrigno would have done in a Deadpool movie as like a Hulk variant?
Man, I think, man, I almost think they gotta do it. I mean, you know what they said about Blade? They had, you know, Wesley Snipes, they were like, he's the longest running Blade character, continually running as the character. And I was like, man, I love Wesley, but I was like, man, Lou Ferrigno, they need to break that record. Just bring him back.
Yeah,
I love that they brought him back on the Avengers, but if they bring him back, like really bring him back, that would be dope.
Yeah, but they were talking about Wesley being the character for what, 30 years or something, like 25, 30 years.
Yeah.
So all of them have been going for a long time at this point. But but Lou goes back to the 70s.
Yeah.
The 1970s.
Well, yo, real quick, you know, I want to show off a couple things real quick. So, you know, this week we get a new Alien movie in the form of Alien Romulus. And I got the opportunity to go to this escape room the other day, and it was alien themed, right?
Okay.
If this is anything like the movie, I'm very excited. And they even gave us these cool alien Funko Pops as a xenomorph.
Nice.
The lights ain't really doing it no favors. Let me try to see. There we go.
Did you give me one?
You can have this. Well, actually, you know what? I would. I gave it to my kid when I walked in. They only gave me one, and I gave it to like one of my kids as soon as I got in. I had to steal this just so I could show it to y'all and do the thing.
Okay.
So, I mean, are y'all Alien fans by any
it.
chance?
Hmm?
Are y'all Alien fans? Like, are y'all caught up on the whole
Oh yeah,
franchise?
I love Aliens.
Yeah, I like Aliens. Yep.
Was there one that stood out more than the others to you? Because to me, the second one was the one.
Yeah.
Because the first one came out when I was like way small. I didn't understand what I was watching, but I also used to watch a lot of things I didn't understand. Like I'm like 3, like yo. So
let me Google all of them.
Why did they kill Tony
long
Montana like that? But the second one was Sigourney Weaver, and just the dynamics of everything that was going on there was great. I skipped 3, and then I think I watched 4, and 4 was cool. I watched Prometheus. That was pretty dope because you didn't really know it was an alien movie until for somebody who's really more into aliens than I thought I was like, yo, Prometheus wasn't even supposed to be an alien movie, and the studio made him make it an alien movie. They just shoehorned some stuff in there and added some extra scenes to tie it together.
I actually like Prometheus, so that's
I did.
I did too. I did too. Even when I look at I didn't even even Alien versus Predator. I thought I liked that one.
I get them confused, right? Because I know there was Alien versus Predator, and there was Alien versus Predator Requiem with Sanaa Lathan, and I like anything that she does. And but like I don't remember the very first movie. Did you see Predators?
Yes, I love Predators.
That deserved a theatrical run.
Yeah, that one is good. I'm Googling so I can know, like,
no, I'm bugging. I meant Prey.
Oh, Prey.
Prey.
Yeah. Shout out to my
Prey.
girl.
Yo, Prey was great. That was the one I was talking about when I said Predators.
Okay, yeah, that was dope.
Yeah, let me shout her out real quick. That's my girl. Hold on. Amber Mid-Thunder, who was the main character. Yeah. All of the natives in Prey. Shout out to Amber, Dakota, all of them, Michelle. Like, it was so many natives in Prey. That was such a dope.
That was ill. I was shocked at how good it was.
Yeah,
I heard it was good. I was like, let me go check this out. It was cool. Yeah. And I was like, oh my god, this is amazing.
No, I would have paid good money to watch that in a theater. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sure. I'm gonna open another box.
I can't wait till we get into our horror. So that was a good preview for the horror, Head Crack.
Oh, he's gonna open something.
Oh my God, they all came in. So last week we talked about it. They're here. Yeah. Shout out to Super 7. They move very fast. Biz Marquis is in the house. The Just a Friend joint. The Blastmaster KRS-One, who just did a march through New York yesterday.
Yeah.
Salt and Pepper.
Ooh.
I don't know who I'm gonna make them date when I take them out of the package. We got Big Boy and Andre, collectively known as Outkast.
Yes.
And Ghostface Killer.
Ooh. Oh, nice. Does it look like him?
Oh,
yeah, dude. Oh, yeah, dude.
It fit the part. Yeah. But I also could take the packaging away and tell people it's me, and they'd be like, "Oh, word."
You unload the full clip right there.
That's dope.
Oh, and last but not least, because I'm equal opportunity over here. Shout out to Third Base, Prime Minister Pete Nice, MC Search. They should have put Daddy Rich in there because there's 3 people in that group.
It was.
Nasty work.
I'm just saying.
I like that MC Search with the glasses, and he got the cane. MC Search passed away, right?
No, they're both alive. He just moved to Orlando.
Easy.
Chill. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't want to take it out of the package, but I'm curious if he has Third Base shaved in the back of his head.
No, don't take it out.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, when the economy was better, I'd buy 2 of everything, so I could take some of them out. Because, like, the whole game plan is to have all my, hip-hop action figures take on the evil forces of G.I. Joe and the Star Wars people. But it's going to take some time.
Man, I can't wait so you guys, make sure you guys subscribe. And then we are also doing vlogs. So make sure you guys check out our vlogs. Hopefully that Chuck and Headcrack would begin to start showing their toy collection and their collections. Oh my God, y'all gonna be blown away. What is that?
Oh, I got that one too, but you got yours in the package.
What is it? I can't see it.
Luke Cage.
The comic accurate.
Not Power Man, Luke Cage. Be very clear.
And explain to everybody Luke Cage for all the people that's just coming in understanding this world.
Luke Cage is a hero for hire, the original hero for hire from Harlem, Uptown, and he, before he became Power Man, was basically, you can buy my services. You a straight hustler. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he even had to collect from Doctor Doom at one point. You
That
know,
is so dope. Does it come with
Do
the
we share
comic?
that in the chat? Oh, we shared that in the chat one day about the
yeah.
Doctor
Where's
Doom
my
thing.
money, honey?
Yeah.
Where's my money, honey?
That was hilarious. Hold on. I think I have that
What
here.
if I told you that Luke Cage once fought Doctor Doom over $200? Yep, this famously or infamously went down in Luke Cage Hero for Hire number 9 in 1972, written by Steve Englehart. You see, in the previous issue, Doom had actually hired Luke Cage to take out some robots that were wreaking havoc in New York. But Doom and his people stiffed him, leaving the embassy. Luke wasn't having that. So in the next issue, he breaks into the Baxter Building, the home of the Fantastic Four, gets in a fight with them. It ends in a draw. Reed gives him a craft to go to Latveria, and he's on his way to collect his $200. You don't stiff Luke Cage. Once there, he wreaks havoc through Latveria, causes a android uprising, and we get this infamous panel when my men reported a crazy black man in the Fantastic Four's craft. I knew it had to be you. And Luke, I don't know why he wrote him like this, but where's my money, honey? You gotta love Marvel in the 70s. Doom, like all of us, is like, dude, it's $200. In Luke Cage's defense, though, $200 in the 70s is about $1,000 now. We ain't gonna talk about the fuel to get there and the damage he's caused and all that. Pay him his money. They get in a fight, but when an android calls the Faceless One starts to attack Doom, Luke realizes that if Doom dies, he doesn't get his money. So he
Run me my coin.
That's a wild story.
Ooh, I'm about to make
Hey, yo,
bed
can
for
we
myself
talk
on
about
this.
how he got this metal plate on his head? I mean, this is offensive even by 70s standards. I mean, the brother has a metal headband. I mean, it's just egregious, man.
Oh,
Yeah, definitely OD.
The suit is definitely silk, or rayon. I don't know if they had rayon back in the day.
He's dressed to fight crime and go to Studio 54.
right.
Basically,
You know, at the same time. I got a shout out to Marvel Legends for the dastardly things that they did and still continue to do to this day, because they will do these build-a-figure situations where like there'll be a couple people that you really rock with, right?
Right.
But then like, yo, you want Gleek too? You know what I'm saying? And they'll have an important part of the build-a-figure with like somebody who does not matter overall. You know what I mean? Like, yo, if you want Thanos' hand, you gotta buy this Howard the Duck figure.
Right, which is what this is right here.
That's what that is.
Yeah, you got to buy the whole thing to get whatever that dude is.
That
Mojo,
figure,
my fault. That's Mojo. My bad.
they could have built him in 3 parts, but they figured out a way to make 9 pieces out of them just so they could sell like lesser known figures. I hate them for that.
By the way, the ones in the back here are dope. Like Long Shot, Sideline. I mean, Long Shot was my dude, man. Rob Liefeld drew that. I can barely get it to come up, but he was my dude. Yeah.
The crazy, I have all those people but Longshot.
Hmm?
Yeah, the comics
all of them
come in there.
except Longshot?
Yeah, I got all of them except Longshot.
Oh, that's crazy.
I got the Tin Man version of the Iron Man, like OG, like in the Mark 1 suit. I got the guy with the Baron
Zemo.
Zemo. I got that's Psylocke, not Psylocke. That's
Psylocke.
Yeah, I got Psylocke. I got everybody except Longshot. I didn't see him in the store, and I think when I finally saw him, I was like, "Yo, I'm not buying you for that whatever piece it comes with." I bought Falcon first, though. I'll tell you that.
Okay, got Falcon. My nephews have Falcon. I don't know if it's still intact, but yeah, they got him.
I still haven't watched Milestone Generations yet. I can't seem to find it on Max or anything.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you have to watch it. It's so clutch, and we'll talk about that after we all watch it. But I'll tell y'all this: I went to the National African American Museum in Washington D.C., and they have an exhibit called on Afrofuturism, and Milestone is a lot. It's a lot to take in. Maybe when I pull it all together, I'll send some of the clips and stuff that I have and run it.
Okay.
It closes on the 18th of this month. Anybody out there that sees this, if you can get to Washington, D.C. to see it before it closes, I encourage it, because it just tells the really the story of Black people in the future and how they even back in even before slavery, back to Egypt, how the future, how the stars, how we materialized, survived even our realities by looking forward. It's a lot to take in, but I spent at least an hour in that section alone, which is a very small section of the museum. But it really does touch on everything, including Milestone, including the Black Panther, Star Trek. I mean, Star Wars. I mean, pretty much everything.
Wow.
Even hip hop is in there. Africa Bambaataa, Outkast, Janelle Monáe. It's a lot of intersections. I'm gonna do something I can't say on here, but I'm definitely gonna do a special type of report on it that's focused more on the music side, the hip hop side.
I love that. That's dope.
Well, cool, man. Well, yo, appreciate y'all pulling up on the squad again for another week. We out here being consistent, even if it's late and it hurts.
Yeah. But for everyone that don't know, it is like late for us. We're for Chuck and Heck.
No, it is not late for Chuck. Chuck stays up late and pays for it.
It's literally 8:30.
Don't you dare put that on me now. Don't you dare.
We're gonna do old school?
What, like a freeze pause?
No, old school. Our segment for old school.
Oh, I didn't download that because my computer decided it wanted to pull a Chuck and take a nap. So
wow. Straight shots? Wow.
Man, when we was in the middle of pre-gaming before the show, and then my computer just
wow.
That's Tim Cook's way of making me buy a new computer.
Right.
Yeah.
Where are you at with your drawing right now?
Yeah.
I'm getting closer to finishing. I'm not quite there. Getting closer.
Wow.
You like DeMont Pender? He goes by Peekaboo sometimes.
He knows the one that from DC.
Yeah.
You're like that for the certified squad. During the pocket. If every episode you low key be drawing some stuff and you see at the very end, that'd be kind of dope. And at the end of the year, we can auction these off for a charity or something, always give it back. Because that's dope.
Okay.
All right. And we could digitize it and maybe even make certified squad shirts that are inspired by your artwork, yo.
Yo, that would be so dope.
I'm down.
With that updated logo.
Yeah.
That would be dope.
I see the updated logo looking fresh.
Higher definition, you know what I mean? I think you could tell who's who, and even if you can't, don't worry about it. Just know it's two guys and a girl. You'll be okay.
I think I'm in the middle, and do I happen to have some feathers?
Yeah, that's a feather.
Is that a feather?
or like a vertical ponytail, whatever how you will look at it. You know what I mean?
The Mickey ears.
Sideways.
That's hilarious. Can I tell y'all a funny story?
Come with it.
All right. So over the weekend, Jim Lee, one of my favorite, I think he's it's always subjective, but he's my favorite, one of my top 3 favorite artists. Mm-hmm. And he's a pure classic comic book artist. And he's just so dope. He's amazing. Well, his birthday was over the weekend. Actually, he shares the same birthday as hip hop, August 11th.
Dope.
So Jim Lee turned 60, and I was like, oh, snap. So I commented. Yeah. Oh, Jim Lee is a real one. Like back in the day, he wore like a Malcolm X hat, and you just know he's a real one. And so I have a story. So, but basically, what I did was on his IG, I dropped a comment like "Happy birthday to the GOAT," and he liked it, and I was like, "Oh snap!" I was like my little cousin, he feels validated from stuff like that, and I did too. But so I went and I looked back on my I thought about my encounter with Jim Lee once upon a time at Comic-Con. I don't think I told this story to y'all, but I might have. But I'll say it again real quick since it's his birthday. So in Comic-Con, Jim Lee's wrapping up a session, a signing session or something. And he's a superstar, no question. So he's trying to, get out of the Jacob Javits Center in New York City,
Yeah.
and I'm with Chris, who's my road dog and one of my closest friends. Both of us are sizable brothers, if you will, you know, like in stature, a little taller than your average, and Chris is taller than me. Jim Lee is an Asian man. He's a little smaller than us, right?
Yeah.
So Jim Lee's trying to get up out of there because he can't sit and talk to everybody that he sees. He's visibly rushing, but you know me, I said, no, sir, I will not let you leave here without taking this picture with me. Now,
Yeah.
after the fact, so I really stalked him down. I ran him down and got a selfie with him. But after the fact, all I kept thinking was all Jim Lee sees is this big black man like, yo, and puts his arm around him like they best friends and says, "You gonna take this picture right now?" It's a great picture, but I was like, bro, I could not have. I think Jim Lee might be, you know, a barbecue alumni, so he probably is all cool and everything. But I
Right.
hope I didn't scare him, is basically where I'm getting at. But
Yeah.
it was so fast, my boy Chris didn't get his picture.
Oh
But
man,
when am I gonna see Jim Lee again? Like,
you know, you got to see the shoot.
Yeah.
And you shoot your
basically.
shot, man, for real.
Yeah,
Probably
yeah.
at the next convention, you know.
Maybe. Got to get my weight up because these guys are insulated. You know, Frank Miller's another favorite, and I couldn't even get close to Frank Miller. Like, it was
Yeah.
not even close.
There'd be levels to the security at the con. You know, like there's certain
Yeah.
people who you could just roll up on. Like I got like in punching range at Ty Mac. You know what I mean? But you know, you would never, right? But
Yeah.
but like somebody like Hulk Hogan and like, you know, super guarded, you know, charging for photos. You know, you guys see them behind the chain fence.
Yeah.
But you know, like, but it's crazy when you get close to your idols, especially when they reciprocate that love and you know, and they receive it as love as and not as like whoa, you know.
That's
Yeah,
how it was for me for like because I'm a huge Walking Dead fan, and I went and here in Atlanta they have WalkerCon, and they don't have it no more. They need to bring it back. But yeah, just to meet. I mean, I literally stayed in line just so I can be able to meet, you know, all of the actors for Walking Dead, and I just was
Yeah.
like, oh my god, like it was just so cool, you know, Daryl and just all of them, you know, all of them.
Yeah. I didn't meet Lou Ferrigno, the original Incredible Hulk, for
Yeah,
two reasons. One, what y'all just mentioned, because it was like, I don't know. I'm kind of primed to pay for meetings now because we're getting older. Everybody, you know, I'm like, all right, I'm willing to pay now.
Right.
But at that point in my life, I was not. And I always heard, I think it was a bad rumor that Lou wasn't the nicest guy.
Oh,
And then
oh,
I think that might be untrue because I've heard other things since then. But I
yeah,
also did not want to have a bad experience with him, and then it taint my childhood memories or whatever
yeah.
of you know, one of the goats in comic history, you know. But yeah, so needless to say, I've yet to meet him. I've even been to, there was a freaking parade in LA, and I saw him from afar, and I'm like, yo, that's my man right there. So, in the car, and it was
Yeah,
just real wild. But yeah, lose the guy.
yeah,
yeah,
man.
he
Like
is.
and still looks like himself. You know, after
Yeah,
all these years.
definitely.
Do you realize how hard it is to maintain that kind of physique after all those years? Like
And
even Arnold Schwarzenegger fell off a little bit.
right.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
definitely,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Like
yeah,
Hulk Hogan looked like deli meat now. Like, you know, like when you see him.
I'm coming up on Hulk with hand like pop out. What you say about N words?
Yeah.
N word to this.
Right.
Oh, there was a reason why he would always say brother with a hard R. Like that was just
Right.
like his way of trying to detox out of the word. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right.
That's
No,
why Booker T said what he said.
Oh yeah, we coming for you.
Yo, man, the squad is out. Be sure you follow us on all social media, man, and drop comments below. And yo, if there's a movie or a thing that you're excited about, man, let us know what your fandom is so we can, you know, ride alongside with you with that.
Yep,
Definitely,
and keep
definitely.
telling everybody about us. We are just getting started. We've got so much stuff in store. We haven't even started bringing out the bangers of all the interviews and special guests that we're going to be able to have. But this is really good. And I just, thank you so much, and subscribe, follow, and tell people.
No doubt.
About
I'm going to finish this drawing. We'll see y'all next time.
Peace.
Peace.